towards me. 1, 2, 3, sleep. Way down. Deeper, deeper, deeper relaxed. Drifting down, sinking down, drifting down, down, even deeper, even more relaxed. Just go with me, go with me, go with me, go with me. Sleep, deeper, deeper, deeper relaxed. It's November, it's cold, the coat's on, and this week we're talking about the risks in hypnosis. If you want to know what I mean, keep watching. Hi, it's Turan here from Feel Good Hypnosis, and this week I'm talking about risks in hypnosis. Well, what do I mean by risks? Well, let me put this record straight right away. When you're doing hypnosis, there's no risks. Hypnosis itself doesn't involve any risk. You can't cause any harm in hypnosis because people will not do what they don't want to do. People will not say or reveal things they don't want to say. And a lovely example of that is an example, well, some time ago when I was hypnotizing someone and trying to elicit name amnesia, make them forget their name. It didn't work. And I was puzzled because I'd done this routine many times and it had worked, but this time in this situation it didn't. I brought the lady in this case out of hypnosis and said, "Is everything okay? How do you feel now?" She says, "I feel great, feel really relaxed. I loved that hypnosis. But when you asked me to forget my name," she mentioned that she had been going through quite a bad divorce at that time, and really her name was really precious to her, and she didn't want to forget it. So there will always be circumstances where inbuilt things, inbuilt thoughts, inbuilt memories inside someone's mind will make sure that you don't do anything you don't want to do. You're always being protected. It's not like I unscrew your conscious mind and leave it outside while I'm working with the unconscious mind. Your conscious and your unconscious mind are always listening and always protecting you. So in hypnosis, there are no risks, as it were. The worst thing that can happen is, well, it doesn't work. As in that example, nothing happens. But there are risks. And what do I mean by that there are risks after telling you there's no risks in hypnosis? Well, in this straight hypnosis example, I hypnotize a gentleman and drop him to the floor. Now, the risks there are, well, when I hypnotize someone, they might feel so relaxed, feel like jelly, that they just flop to the floor before I catch them, and they might hurt themselves. Or maybe I hypnotize them and tell them to run around like a crazy guy, and they accept that suggestion, and they bump into a wall or trip over a table or kick over a glass or break some glass, something like that there. Or I'm so busy hypnotizing that person that I don't see someone walking in front of us and bumping right into that gentleman and maybe hurting him in some way. So those are the health and safety risks that we always need to be mindful of, that we always need to look out for. So in this situation, you see me hypnotizing him, and first of all I do a stiff arm induction, and there's other videos that break down that, so I'm not going to labour on the stiff arm induction, other than to say again I'm getting good feedback from him the whole way, and a clear indication that he's accepting the suggestions and going into hypnosis. But when you look at what happens next, I decide to do a drop to floor induction. Now, just to take a step back, one of the things that happens just as I'm doing that induction is I hear some people screaming in the background. Now, for all I know, they're going to run around the open plain location that we're in, so you see me look away from him to see what's going on. Again, this is part of the health and safety. It's always being aware, always utilizing the maximum amount of your peripheral vision so you know what's going on in the surrounding area, and that nothing's going to come towards him or myself that would knock us over or jostle us when we're focusing on our hypnosis. So I then decide to drop him to the floor, and you can probably see during this video there's at one point where I just look around and I'm looking behind him. Again, what I'm doing is making sure that there's no one sitting around or nothing, no objects or bottles sitting around, that if I drop him in a certain direction, he'll lie on them or sit on them or maybe break them and cause harm to himself. As you see, as the video progresses, we're hypnotizing in an area of grass, but there's a pavement, a flagged area nearby. So once again, I'm looking around and judging his height as I drop him down, that he will maintain staying on the grass, so I'm not actually dropping him down to the point where his head's leaning against the hard surface of the flagstones. These are all the health and safety things that you need to be mindful of when you're doing hypnosis. Likewise, health and safety for yourself. As you see, when I bring him, he's quite a tall person, so when I bring him quite close to myself, so as I drop him down, I'm keeping that centre of gravity between myself and himself very tight. And I twist my body so I'm not trying to bend him backwards and putting strain on my back. Once again, very important health and safety points, not just for him, but for myself only. Also, if I hurt my back, then I can't help him if anything goes awry. So look at all those things as I go through that whole process of dropping him to the floor. Now, once he's on the floor, you see him lying down. I sort of move towards his head and crouch down next to his head. Now, I'm doing that for obviously two reasons. Number one is so he can hear me clearly, because I'm sitting and speaking close to his head, close to his ears, so he clearly hears the suggestions and understands what the suggestions are. But the other reason is, again, health and safety. Out of all his body, the most fragile part is probably his head. He's lying down on the ground, and anybody coming towards us or walking past us could easily not see him because he's lying down and trip over him. Now, number one, I want to make sure he isn't kicked or jostled at all, but if anybody were to jostle him, I'd rather somebody accidentally trips over his leg than kicks him and trips over his head. So I stand or crouch down so that there's a large mass of my body. Don't want to say I'm too much of a mass, but you know what I mean. There's a larger area of me standing around, so anybody coming towards us will see me, look down and see that there's a gentleman lying on the floor. And likewise, if they even do bump into me, you know, I'm positioned so that they hit me before they hit his head and cause any harm to him. So there's all these things going on inside, thinking about health and safety, thinking about the surfaces, thinking about my posture as I'm dropping him to the floor, or in any skit or any situation or any induction. If you're not sure about your skills and abilities to safely manage someone standing up, then when you're starting out, hypnotize people when they're just sitting in a chair, preferably with arms, so again there's no way they can even slide or slip out of the chair. So start off very easy, make sure you're aware of the surroundings, make sure you do your due diligence of just being aware of what's going on, what could happen. So I hope you find that interesting. If you do, make sure you give it a thumbs up, make sure you give it a like, and don't forget to click the big red subscribe button. Make sure you follow me on the YouTube channel. And if you want to click the big grey bell notification button next to that, you'll get notified every time a new video comes out from Feel Good Hypnosis. And don't forget, I really want to hear from you. What do you think of this video? Tell me what you thought of this video, what you really liked about this video. And if you have any comments, put them in the comments section. Tell us what you want to see next. I'm really looking forward to interacting with you. I love interacting with you, so please do fill out that comment section with all your comments. In the meantime, let's watch this video, and I hope you enjoy. So you look like a nice strong guy. Are you left or right-handed?
Left-handed.
Left-handed. Put your left hand out, really stiff and rigid. There you go, get the cape out of the way for a second there. I want you just to imagine there's a steel bar going all the way through, from your shoulder, through your elbow, right through your wrist. A steel bar making that arm stiff and rigid, really stiff and rigid. Then you can do that?
Yeah.
I want you to make it so stiff and so rigid that I couldn't bend it. Okay? Perfect. Now I want you to make that arm so stiff and rigid that you couldn't bend it. And only when you know that you couldn't bend it, go ahead and try and bend that arm and find you can't. There you go. Already you're hypnotized. Close your eyes down. In a moment I'm going to say sleep. When I say sleep, your arm will drop down by your side, your head will drop down to your chest, your legs will remain standing. Sleep now. Deeper, deeper, deeper relaxed. The deeper you go, the more relaxed you feel, the more relaxed you feel, the deeper you go. Drifting down, sinking down, even deeper still. And when I drop that hand down by your side, you'll just go 10 times deeper, 10 times more relaxed. And in a moment I'm going to count from 1 to 3, and the count of 3. On the count of 3. You'll just feel so relaxed now, so relaxed, you'll just melt towards me. 1, 2, 3, sleep. Way down, deeper, deeper, deeper relaxed, drifting down, sinking down, drifting down, down, even deeper, even more relaxed. Just go with me, go with me, go with me, go with me. Sleep, deeper, deeper,
deeper relaxed. And the deeper you go, the more relaxed you feel, the more relaxed you feel, the deeper you go. Way down. Even deeper still, even more relaxed. In a minute I'm going to count from 1 to 3, and the count of 3 you can open your eyes and be back with us, but every time I say the word sleep or deeper sleep, just allow yourself just to go down even deeper and double that relaxation. Every time I say the word sleep, just double that relaxation. So 1, 2, 3, open your eyes, sleep now. Way down, even deeper still. And 1, 2, 3, open your eyes and sleep now. Way down, even deeper still. Loose, limp and relaxed. That's it. So deep, so wonderfully relaxed in this position you're in now. So wonderfully relaxed in this position and now that in the moment I'm going to ask you count to the number 3, and on the count of 3 you can open your eyes and be back with us. But your arms and legs are so relaxed, your whole body is so relaxed. The only thing you can do is move your head and talk to me. You will not be able to stand up, you will not be able to move. You're so relaxed in this position you're in now. Nod your head that you understand. That's right. 1, 2, 3, open your eyes. How's that feel? Notice how relaxed you are now. Your arms are relaxed, your legs are relaxed, you cannot move. Really try and move your arms. Really try and move your arms. Really try and move your legs. The more you try, the more you just become more relaxed than ever. More relaxed than ever. You cannot move. That's right. Look at me and sleep now. Way down. Way down. Even deeper. Even more relaxed.